Welcome to Flyshikis TV. We're the only Afro media channel that is focused on unifying Africans and people of the diaspora. We do this by positively highlighting all talents from our culture. The community is so rich and vibrant that we're bringing you all the exclusive interviews pertaining to history, entertainment, fashion, life, and so many more. Click the like button, share, turn your notifications on, and experience culture through us. Peace.
Okay. Welcome to Flyshikis TV. I'm your boy Flood, the Alkaline Investor. Today we have here Dr. Ma'a, and she's here to kind of give us an understanding of different topics and different things and different questions that we kind of have came up for her to answer. What do you think is one of the best investments somebody can make in 2022 to kind of like cover that foundation of taking care of their families? One of the safest investments. How about that?
Now, when you say investments, are we talking about money? Are we talking about time, energy? What are we talking about?
I'm talking about, I guess that's a good way you can answer. You can answer that either way. I was really speaking financially.
I mean, it's a number of things you can invest in. I mean, some people are investing in mutual funds. Some people are doing what's called FTX. Not FTX.
NFTs.
Yes. No. It's EFTs, right?
EFTs, the funds and tokens.
Yeah, some people are doing that,
yeah.
Right? Some people are doing that. Some people are doing stocks. People are doing real estate. Some people are investing in. I know a buddy who does in life insurance policies because he said when his child turned a certain age, he's pulling the money out.
That's the
using
move.
That money, right? He said he's doing that. So I think his daughter's like 8 years old. And so some people are investing in, you got life insurance policies. You have, and I think you're right. It's not EFTs, it's NFTs, right? I think that's what you said earlier. So NFTs, stocks, even though the stock market is down right now. I was up. Yeah. I was up a couple of weeks or a couple of months ago. And then I looked at my account like, whoa, So anyway, so you have stocks, you have NFTs, you have a lot of people going crazy. They were going crazy over Bitcoin. I don't know if that's what they're doing now. Real estate, right now, real estate is booming. It's a seller's market. And so can you imagine if you had some houses that you could flip right now? I mean, you would really make out. So you got real estate. And so it's a number of, and I just didn't want to name one thing, right? Like it's a number of different things that someone could invest in. I think what I would want to encourage is for every family to start a business. Every family, I believe, should start some sort of business that creates income for your family. I know that typically Black people will encourage their children, our babies, to get an education and get a job. I agree with Dr. Claude Anderson that we should get an education and go create jobs. And so I think that needs to be the mentality. Yeah, that's the mentality that needs to be inculcated in our children, that we train them or develop them in such a way that they aspire to work for self and employ self. And so the greatest investment for me that I would recommend is starting a business, some sort of business with your family. Yeah, with your family that will create income. Because I just had this conversation with my eldest son, Harvey, who has a business called Hockey Customs, where he customizes tennis shoes and he restores shoes and things of that nature. And he does pretty good for himself. And I think he's like up to 90,000 followers on TikTok and 10,000 on Instagram. So he's doing his thing. But I've always encouraged him and my middle child, Isaiah, and even my youngest one, Jalen, to I tell them all the time, you don't need a job. Like a job is one way. It's one means of creating income. And so, you can, if that's the route you want to go, you can. But what you really want to do is to create income. That's what it is. You can go get a job. That's one way. But what happens when your boss says you're fired, or we have to lay you off? We have to do some cutbacks. We got to let you go. And so now you've created a life around this job that provided you with a certain income that permitted you to live a certain lifestyle. So what happens when that income is taken from you? And so I think the greatest
square one.
Yeah. So I think the greatest investment that one can make is starting a business with your family to create income for your family. It like literally, we paid our employees on Monday, and it felt good that my sons got a check. Not a check from white folks, working for white folks, but a check from them working for the family business.
Nice. And I 100% agree. Like I said, I'm a real estate investor. So I actually created my own business within the real estate market as a wholesaler. So, and I actually employ people in my community and friends and stuff as well. So I definitely understand that feeling of giving back to people and allowing them to get a check that's cut from somebody that's, a friend or a family member or whatever. That's way more valuable than just getting a check where, coming from some job that you really don't even care about or are putting any real energy into actually growing that business. So
Absolutely.
I salute you on that. That was a great answer.